Hey everyone, Craig with Single Length School here. And as you know, at Single Length School, we're all about golfing smarter, not harder, to lower those scores and lower that handicap. So let's jump into this week's session. So this week, we're going to talk about how to fix your over-the-top swing. But first, if you're new here or have not yet done so, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button down below, hit the notifications bell right beside it, and then don't forget to follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and go check out the website, singlelengthschool.com. You can check out and sign up for some virtual lessons with me. You can also check out our partners and help support the page when you buy something from one of our partners. There's cool golf gear, there's great equipment, different things. So use one of the links at singlelengthschool.com, help support the page. So a common problem with the amateurs, and actually I've been struggling with it lately as well, is an over-the-top swing. And what we're going to do is, because I've got to fix mine, I'm going to help you guys fix yours. So I'm actually going to move these training aids out of the way here real quick. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the over-the-top swing. And there's a couple ways that the over-the-top swing happens. And the result of an over-the-top swing is either a slice or a pull hook. So if you've got a really bad slice, or what you're doing is hooking the ball and it's just going way left, or for you lefties it's going way right, this is probably the reason. This is the most likely cause. So with an over-the-top swing, what typically happens is something in your swing is forcing you to, instead of coming inside to out, something's forcing you to come outside to in and come over the top. So the over the top is really, it's called over the top because you come over the swing plane, over the ideal swing plane. So a lot of guys, what happens when they are coming over the top is they're not starting their swing with their hands. They're actually starting their downswing with their shoulders. So they'll come here and then kind of turn a little bit, try and get more power. And what you do here is now you take your shoulders and start to open them up as you're coming down. And when you do that, now if I bring that club on that path, now you can see as I come down, it looks into out here, but actually when I'm coming in through the ball, I'm coming out to in. And the other thing that's going to happen is when you do that, you're going to compensate and open that club face to allow to try and strike the ball with a square club face. So now you're coming over the top, you're squaring that club face, and you're going to create a big old slice. Now the other result is a pull hook, and it's the same thing. You come over the top, but you keep that club face shut, and now you're starting the ball to the left. If you're a left-hander, you're going to start the ball to the right, and that ball is just going to stay left and go way left. Those are the results of the over the top. Now for some guys that are a little bit better and have their swing a little more dialed in, someone like me, an over the top is a little harder to pick up on because some of you better players can actually control the ball a little bit. You understand the club face, you've been at it for a while. So when you come over the top, it doesn't necessarily mean you're slicing it. It means you're probably fading it, or you're just straight pulling it. So for anybody, doesn't matter. Usually the more novice, beginner golfers, when you come over the top, you're going to see a big slice or a big pull hook. For you more experienced guys that have lower handicaps, you're able to control that. You're only going to see maybe more of a cut or maybe just a little hook or a little pull to the left. So let's talk about how to fix it. There's a couple ways to fix it. I'm going to show you guys a couple training aids that I use, and I'm also going to show you guys what you can do at home. So first things first is to fix that over the top, what we need to get our bodies to do is get these hands inside that swing plane. So what we want to key on is getting those hands to start the swing. And if we can get those hands to start the swing and then follow with the shoulders, we're going to fix that over the top, and we're actually probably going to create either a dead straight shot or a little baby draw. So here's a little tip I use, and I actually use it around the house. It kind of drives my wife nuts. Is I've got clubs in each room of the house, and what I do is when I get up and go to the kitchen or go to the bathroom, what I'll do is I'll pick up that club and just real easily, I'll take 5 swings, getting my hands to drop. And even if you don't have high ceilings, you don't need to go way up. You can do this with just a small little backswing. And one of the ways you're going to know if it feels right is when you come back here and you drop these hands, this club, you drop these hands, this club's going to feel like it's falling backwards. So when you come here and you drop those hands, this club almost feels like it wants to fall backwards. That's how you're going to be able to tell that you're creating an inside to out path with your hands. So if I take a full swing right now, something like that, I can feel it at the top. Kind of the club feels like it's going this way. I can feel as I'm coming through, and I'm letting this front hand lead on an in to out path. I'm actually feeling that hand go kind of from my right hip out through the ball. So again, it's back, down and through. And I'm feeling back here, this hand, it's almost like my rear hand, my right hand feels like it's falling away. It's real limp. Everything's coming with the left hand. Now, a great way to do this is when you're practicing this, slow your swing down. Even when you get out on the course, if you find or feel like you're coming over the top, slow your swing down. Bring it back slower, take a little pause, drop those hands, get them coming into out. Now, one of the reasons you can come over the top or create a slice is by what we call a chicken wing. So sometimes it's caused by the shoulders going first, and another one will be your elbow, your trail elbow coming out. So if you kind of look at it, if I let this trail elbow come out, then I have no way to get this club back inside to out because this elbow's out, forcing it to come over the top. Great tool for that is one of these armbands. You can find these 10, 15, 20 bucks, somewhere in there. I'm actually going to link one of these armbands down below in the description. So check that out if you guys want a simple fix, especially if you find that you're getting a chicken elbow. You can use one of these armbands. Your arms just go in, and it's resistance. It's going to keep your elbow, your rear elbow, from coming out. So you just put that on, and this is going to help you pull this elbow tight, which is going to help you get that into out path. So I'll even use this and take a couple practice swings and feel that into out path using one of these armbands. Again, I have one of these linked down below in the description. If you think a chicken wing is your problem, click on the link and go buy yourself one of these. Another great tool to help work on that inside to out, and actually this tool is great for learning all kinds of shot shapes if you need to fade it, if you need to draw it. This is actually called a speed trap. This is an earlier version. I've had this one for quite a few years. When I find myself slicing the ball coming over the top, I always come back to this training aid. There's different models of it out there, but as you can see, it's cut out with this base plate. This area is where you place the ball. These red guides, there's actually 4 of them. I have 2 on here set up so that we can create that into out path. But you can use all 4. If you hit these, they're foam, they don't break, they fly off. You can pick them up easy. There's a couple different brands that make this. And again, I've got one of these linked down below as well. If you're interested in something like this, as I show you how to use it here, click on the link down below. It'll take you right to this product. And I don't have a ball here, just because obviously I'm in the backyard. But what you can do is you can place that ball here in the gap, and it's got marks where you place it for a full shot, a pitching shot, a chip shot. And what you do is you just line yourself up with it, and the same thing. The idea is to get these hands, getting this club to come through the gate, through this gate, and making contact here. So you want it to come through the gate so you can set up. And same thing. Take it back nice and slow. Feel those hands drop and feel it coming through the gate. If you hit one of these foam guides, then you know you're coming over the top, especially with it set up like this. If you hit this way, hit this one or this one, you know you're coming over the top. So this is another great tool, and a lot of times I'll use these together. I'll use the armband together with the speed trap to make sure I'm keeping my back arm in and getting that swing path into out. So again, with the speed trap, just get the feel of that coming through. And you guys can take the speed trap to the range, you can take the armband to the range, work on your game and actually hit balls with these training aids. So that's a great way to see and get great feedback, is take these tools to the range, use them there. You can use them at home without balls. If you have an indoor setup, you can use them indoors. These are great tools, but when it comes down to it, as I said, guys, if you keep practicing with these, and I recommend, if you have an over the top, swing, use these aids, get used to that feel, swing for a half hour a day, swing for an hour a day if you have the time. Like I said, I've got clubs all over the house just to work on feeling those hands come through. And so the more you build that muscle memory, the more you're going to be able to come inside to out, fix that slice or fix that pull, and hit either straight or baby draw shots. So now that we've got all the training aids out of the way, all we do is back and slow nice, drop these hands, feel this club, go down, and swing through. Now we'll go on at full speed, as if I would on the course. And that's all it is, guys. So to fix that over the top, you've got to get these hands feeling like they're coming in to out. The club, when you do that, is going to feel almost like it falls off the table, so to speak. And just come through. And one more time. And that's it. Each one of those swings, I felt the club coming down. Now, when you guys slow this down, what you may see is as I come through, that face may be open a little bit. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not going to create a slice. The reason being is, even though that face is open a little bit, because I'm creating that in to out path, what that's going to allow the ball to do is get some spin to bring it back towards the fairway. So practice this. Don't worry quite about your club face just yet, but get used to getting that feel of pulling down. And then once you do, go ahead, take it to the course, take it to the range, and if you see it's starting a little more to the right than what you like, all you have to do is simply strengthen your grip. So take your grip from this way and close that club face a little bit, and that's going to help you get it on a better path, a better line. And that's it, guys. That's how you fix the over the top. That's how you're going to stop slicing the ball, create a straight shot or a little baby draw. I hope this helps you guys. I know it's helping me. It's going to help my scores get back to where I want them to be. Again, the armband, the speed trap, I've got links below if you guys want to go pick up a set for yourself. And as always, Instagram, Facebook at Single Length School, over on Twitter at One Length School. Smash that subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell so you know when we have a new video. Do me a favor. If this tip helps you, give me a thumbs up and leave a comment on how it's helped you improve your game. And as always, go to the website, singlelengthschool.com, visit our partners. That'll hook you up and actually hook me up as well and help me keep doing what I'm doing as I get some commission from all of those links there. And if you guys need more in-depth training, you guys want some virtual lessons, those lesson packages are there as well. I'm still working on the on-demand lessons. Those will be coming before the winter, so you guys can work on those at home as well. But guys, that's it for this week. I hope this helps you fix your over the top. And until next week, keep it in the fairways, and we'll see you soon.